Why talk therapy with TY, you might ask? The answer is pretty simple. I thought, what would be the best name to give this entire series of podcasts? It has to be something that cuts across all of the personalities that I have and all of the skills that I deploy. And I think the one thing they had at the heart of it was talk. I usually would get into conversations and I could go on and on. And if I were to listen, I'll approach it the same way. And that has impacted all of who I have become. Why therapy? Am I a therapist? No, I'm not. However, I've had conversations with people and they always leave with the phrase, talking to you was therapeutic. And I always am grateful to God for the gift. However, I'm channeling that and amplifying that experience so you who is listening today can experience what all of those people in my life have experienced. And this is a moment to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who did not think it but thought to tell me and to share with me. I loved speaking with you. I loved listening to you. I loved how you listened to me. All of those feedback from family and friends have given birth to where and who I am today and this entire experience. So what do you expect to see in the next couple of weeks to months? I hope to have a series called Dear Stranger, where I'll be writing an open letter that will address several topical areas that range from relationships, network, motivation, goal setting, emotional intelligence, soft skills, technical skills, and all the works. I will be doing book reviews. Books are a big part of who I am. I have several that I have been reading, and I think it will encourage you to pick up some of these books and begin to explore the benefits in it. Books are one of the things that built me and turned me into a person who seemed to know beyond my years since I was younger. So I hope to explore different books. I hope to bring in some guests from time to time as well. While we'll be exploring the employee-employer dynamics, I hope to have an employer present. So we get into the heart of the matter. We always hear how the employee feels. How does the employer feel? What goes on in their mind? Do they think return on investment every time they see people? Are they scared sometimes? And what do they do with those feelings? Again, we'll be inviting in therapists in subsequent sessions to really tell us, therapy, what's the force? Why are we scared of therapy? Is it mentally ill people that have to do therapy? Do you have to be trained to be a therapist? And how can attending or being part of therapy explore and unpack the myriad of issues that we have seen in the course of our interactions with people? It's going to be all of this and more. So I can say it's going to be drama on some days, it's going to be explosive on some days, it's going to be informative on some days, and some days it's going to be motivational. At the center of all of who I am is my faith. At the heart of books is one that I hold very dear. The book that carries everything that I consider to be the guidelines for living. At my core is my faith, and it centers me on everything else that I do. I'll be sharing profound scriptures that have both instructed, curtailed, disciplined, and programmed my life in a way that I have been progressing and I continue to progress. So I wouldn't end this series without bringing that into every season or episode of this that you're going to be a part of. I'll share big secrets that I have learned from the scriptures that have impacted and built me into the woman I am today on the way to where I'm going. I look forward to going on this journey with you. Thank you once again.